One French dish you might already be familiar with is la ratatouille. Yes, like the movie. Let's make some. For this recipe, you'll need squash, zucchini, bell peppers, tomatoes or tomato sauce, red onion, olive oil, white wine, garlic, salt and pepper, basil, and red pepper flakes. First, we'll start by cutting our eggplant, aubergine. You'll want to dice it into small cubes. It's important to cut the eggplant first so that it has time to drain while you cut the other vegetables. While the eggplant is draining, you'll cut the rest of your vegetables: la courge, squash, les poivrons, bell peppers, l'oignon rouge, red onion. This is also the step where you'd cut the zucchini, but my local grocery store didn't have any. During this step, you should also crush the tomatoes if you have any, but today I will just be using tomato sauce. Notice that I am only using one of each vegetable except for the bell peppers because they're small, because I'm making this recipe only for 2 people, 2 personnes. If you're making it for more people, you might want to add more vegetables. I've turned my stovetop on to a medium-high heat, and I've got my saucepan. I've coated the bottom with a little bit of olive oil, l'huile d'olive. Once your stove is hot, you're going to transfer some of that eggplant right into the saucepan, and we're going to cook it until it's brown. This looks pretty good and it feels pretty soft, so we're going to transfer it into a bowl. Now I'm going to refresh the oil and add the squash. And we'll cook that for about the same amount of time. It took about 3 minutes, and then we'll remove that and put it into the bowl as well. Now the squash and eggplant have both been cooked and are in the side bowl. I'm going to refresh the oil again and add the onions and peppers. After the onions and peppers are softened, you would cut up garlic, l'ail, and throw it in there. But I don't have garlic today, so we'll just use some garlic salt. Next, I'll add a splash of dry white wine, du vin blanc. Now it's time to add la tomate, or in my case, la sauce tomate. Let that boil until it reduces. Now it's time to add le basilic, le flacon de poivron rouge, l'origan. Now we'll add the squash and eggplant back into the pot, and we're going to let that simmer for 20 to 25 minutes. After you've let it simmer, add du sel et du poivre. Et voilà la ratatouille. Je la mange avec du poulet et la baguette. Bon appétit!